Spirit Sports Consultants presents our weekly NFL picks. Here with more details, we turn it over to our analyst team. Gentlemen, what do we have for the week?
Thank you, and let's start off with a Thursday night game, a game I'm sure Amazon wishes they could flex out of. The Panthers at the Bears. Neither team has been very impressive. Had high hopes for the Panthers going into yesterday's games. They disappointed. We like the Bears here 24-17. While neither team was impressive, we saw more from the Bears yesterday at New Orleans than we saw from Carolina at home against the Colts. Browns at the Ravens, this great AFC North matchup. Two unbelievably good defenses, two really good quarterbacks. Now that Deshaun's back and healthy, but we think Lamar is taking it to a whole different level. Now that he's focused on passing more, the new offensive scheme is unbelievable. Look at what they did against the Seahawks and the Lions. Blowout wins. We think they're in the top two in the AFC. Saints at the Vikings. Saints looked pretty good yesterday, but we feel they should have done a little bit more against the Bears as 8.5 to 9-point favorites. Josh Dobbs coming in off the bench, not even knowing a lot of his teammates' names, to rallying the Vikings to win. Very, very impressive. We still think the Saints have a better pass defense here, and we like them in a narrow win, 28-24. And before we continue, if you would, just join our channel, and if you like this video or find it useful, like it and then subscribe. We provide weekly NFL picks, highlights, and sports travel. Thank you. And again, if you're wondering why you should subscribe to our channel, we have 20 wins, 8 losses, and 1 push in the past 2 weeks. Looking at our results from last week, Vikings-Falcons game killed us, but what a performance by Josh Dobbs. In the Cardinals-Browns game, we weren't sure who was going to be the quarterback there. We'll still take that as a loss. Then the Patriots, wow, we're just continually surprised how bad that offense is. Mac Jones should be replaced, and the Carolina just didn't do anything. 2 pick sixes, Bryce Shumby. We won all the key matchups, Cowboys-Eagles, Dolphins-Chiefs, Ravens-Seahawks. And now back to the games. Texans at the Bengals. If we talked about this matchup before the season started, you would have said Bengals in a blowout. Well, C.J. Stroud has continued to exceed all expectations, setting the rookie passing yardage record yesterday. 470 yards? We still think the Bengals will win this one in a close one, 28-24. Joe Burrow's got more. The Texans' defense is problematic, so take the Bengals. The second Frankfurt-Germany game features the Colts against the Patriots, and the Colts beat the Panthers convincingly on Sunday, but were gifted 2 defensive touchdowns with pick sixes. We still think that they can outlast the Patriots here 21-17. Mac Jones continues to disappoint. We think it'll be a low-scoring game. Look for the under on this one. Titans at the Bucs. Both teams had tough losses in last week's games. We have been very impressed with what Will Levis has done so far in his first 2 starts, beating the Falcons and then losing to the Steelers, but in a heartbreaking fashion. Baker Mayfield has played well all season, but in this game we think the young starter is going to outlast Baker Mayfield. We think the Titans will take this one 24-21. Packers at the Steelers, and both teams coming off victories in Week 9, but neither quarterback have really impressed us. We keep waiting for Jordan Love to break out of it. We see the potential there, but haven't seen the results. Similar with Kenny Pickett. Steelers won, but we weren't impressed by his performance. We think the Steelers will win here on the virtue of their pass defense. Washington at Seattle, we have the helmets backwards, so bear with us. We like Seattle bouncing back here. This is a double technical. A good team coming off a tough loss, going against a team coming off a win they probably didn't deserve. The Commanders at New England. We like the Seahawks here, 31-20 and a bounce back. Next up, we have the Falcons at the Cardinals. Not sure about you, but the Falcons-Vikings game was, to me, the biggest upset of the week. We had the Falcons all day. We think the Cardinals are going to start Kyler Murray, and we'll take them here. Giants at the Cowboys, and Brian Daboll deserves better than the 2023 season. Great coach. Bad luck. Daniel Jones looks like he's hurt again. Cowboys, tough finish against the Eagles, but boy, they showed how good they are. We think they'll bounce back here, 31-14. Next up, we have the Lions at the Chargers, and although the Lions typically struggle on the road, indoor control conditions on AstroTurf, going against the worst pass defense by yards per attempt, we like the Lions here, 27-24 over the Chargers. 49ers at the Jaguars. We really want to see the injury report to see what state the 49ers are in. Currently on a 3-game losing streak, going up against the Jaguars' 5-game winning streak. We're going to tentatively pick the Jags here, 21-17, but watch out for that injury report. Jets at the Raiders. We know it's only 1 game. We think the Raiders team look recharged with the new head coach, new starting quarterback. We think they're going to continue that here with a 27-10 victory over the Jets, who continue to struggle on offense, even though they've got a pretty stout defense. Broncos at the Bills, and we know the Bills have been inconsistent all season, but not really on offense. It's really been a struggle on defense. We think a lot of those players will be coming back. And the Broncos, of course, last year had the number 1 pass defense in the league. This year, they're one of the worst. We think that pass defense weakness gives the Bills an easy win here. We like them 28-14.
That's all for this time. Thank you for joining. Please subscribe to our channel, and we look forward to sharing our future videos with you.